Gotta say, I just think fundamentally you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I don't care what you think. You're a tribute band.
There we go. I mean, how much more? How much more of the... Can you... Hey, what's going on? Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
Don't you mean with your successor?
Oh. Hey, listen, we just over here having a good old time. I hope you've been enjoying this. Let's go ahead and get started. Thanks, HBO. Come on! Oh, let's get that JC going. Yeah. ROC.
You know they had to do that with Kendall. You know, Kendall down like that.
Remember in the first season, that's all he was listening to was on hip hop music. So there is still, you know, the pure essence of him still there. He hasn't totally embodied his father yet.
This dude. You know, they changed the music now. There's kind of like a little bit of a beat in the back, but they got the...
Notice he doesn't walk around with bodyguards like his dad used to.
Because he's not valuable yet.
No. I mean, he's still a billionaire-ish kind of person.
But
Who are they?
Additional manpower for the new role.
Okay. Welcome, additional manpower. They can fuck until I need them.
Oh.
I just want to show my face, check in with the Greys, and then get to the plane. Yeah? I'd rather have more time other end, okay?
He's about to be in rare form.
Candid shot, stepping up.
Matsson?
C.E. Rose is kind of the bad version.
He better cut his
Shall we
brother out.
maybe not do the bad version?
His brother's probably already there.
You get any sleep?
A little bit. Did you get
Is
the
Shiv in the
condolence
room?
assistance?
Yeah.
No, she's not part of the thing, remember?
What's shaking? You camp out overnight, I hear?
Yeah, we got here early. I'm just getting brief. Should I get Shiv? Bastion.
No,
Yeah.
Get Shiv, please.
Kendall doesn't agree with that.
We're okaying Callispatron reshoots, panicky vibes.
Second producer signed off on leave, citing mental collapse/overload.
Yeah, we're balls deep already.
Oh yeah, I think gotta keep spending. I will say no a lot and shout, obviously, initially, but...
On Matsson angles, deal
He
thoughts.
looks
Yeah, which one?
Better.
You sent several.
Roman. I can't figure out what it is. Maybe it's just the clothes. I think it's just the clothes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Morning.
Oh,
Old
gosh.
team.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Nothing to celebrate, but
Jerry needs to go.
They need to kiss the ring. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we did the check-in on the board call and on the follow-up call and with your 33,000 emails.
Well, just anything we can do to be helpful.
Kiss the ring.
Uh-huh, okay. We trust you absolutely. Now tell us every single word you plan on saying to him. Look, we want to knock this out of the park. Squeeze an extra
There she go. I knew she couldn't have been too far.
Well, they called her in, remember?
eyes and liaise.
Oh, cool. Yeah, did I miss the invite? What's the conflab? Boomers versus Zoomers?
She like, what you
Said
doing
boomers
here?
versus zoomers.
They're asking for everyone. They're requesting us all in Norway, plus division heads, bunch of EVPs. I forwarded.
He actually
In
sent a list
Norway?
of names.
Oh, so that's sinister as...
Wow.
Cultural compatibility check.
It's early, but it is smart.
Okay, but why check cultural compatibility if we haven't done the deal?
Looking for an easy out, maybe?
Probably.
Unless he's looking for a way out.
Yeah, or
Bang, bang.
one, so he doesn't just have to deal with the B-roll brothers.
The B-roll brothers. You gotta roll with it, though.
I guess in the interest of doing the deal that we all want, maybe we should, play ball.
I know he's like, you are not
Thirsty
even
with
supposed to
power.
be. No, he's probably like, you're not even supposed to be here.
Let's go get the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's bleed the Swede.
Oh, Shiv. Please.
What?
Please go get Tom. I'm not saying she needs Tom,
No.
but I'm saying she needs Tom.
For this?
No, just so that when she
Oh.
makes her power move to take over
Oh, I
everything.
see what you're saying. Yeah. That
Yeah.
I get. I thought you were saying for this like particular going to Norway. I was like,
Nah.
Yeah,
She gotta roll with the
like-
punches right now.
Yeah.
So why Norway, not Sweden? Annual retreat. Anyway, Norway, Sweden, what's the difference? They're all descended from the same rapists.
My goodness.
Show some respect.
It's not a trip to the Guggenheim, Greg. It's musical electric chairs.
To see whether they like us after the acquisition.
They like everyone else, welcome to the lime pit.
Yep, that's true.
You're on the other plane, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Hugo. But you're not worried, right?
Of course he is. He doesn't know.
The ATN carve out. I'm not worried about Matsson. I'm worried about being whacked by the cast of Bugsy Malone over there.
Yeah.
Yep. That part.
You guys are seriously not concerned about this dad stuff? Because there's been more.
Sorry, I had to focus.
Because it was Kendall.
and imply that his children, particularly his younger sons, have been covering for him for quite some time.
Hugo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Play it off, Hugo.
Was briefing anything against Dad, we'll crucify them. Okay? Ref Sam, okay?
Okay.
Hugo like, yeah, sure, boss.
You know one thing, if you want, just to mention it.
What?
We can cut Tom's throat.
Oh.
No, Tom
there
has a
it is.
baby on the way. He needs a job.
It might not even be his.
Oh, well, thanks. So nice of you to offer that. You know what? I'm up to my eyeballs. An investor conference.
Oh, she didn't pull the trigger on that.
Just I think he's the dad. I think.
He's like, I can hear y'all.
I didn't even realize they were on the same plane.
Less than 10% retention. They went through the place like fire ants. Incredibly meritocratic. Insular, weird, brutal mother. And we're dead.
They may think they're Vikings, but we've been raised by wolves, exposed to a
Why
pathogen.
are you underestimating people?
And they have no idea what's coming to them.
I'm actually with her on that. Like, yo, stop talking all this defeat talk and let's go over there and be champions.
He's a possible choker, Ray. Possible choker.
There we go. Get the team right.
Where should we go?
They ain't all that.
What is this? This is a cabin?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
You like the merch?
Yeah, I'm gonna jerk off over while staring at you like that. You know. I see you. Look at your window.
Is that you?
Yeah, of course that's me, the handsome one.
Is yours small?
Oh my gosh.
When a bear
they
shits in the woods,
European?
uses one of these, I think.
Matsson's invited the negotiating team, like, up top to get into it, and they'll escort us if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, game time.
I'm ready to go to brunch.
I want to see how they do together as a team.
I'm going to brunch. You go up and negotiate.
Hey, I'm trying to destroy. Absolutely.
Hey, you want to walk the deck once more?
Yeah.
Talk the angles, the foreseeable, unforeseen.
Smells like weakness.
Well, they know their stuff.
Well, yeah. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Over 144 net result, happiness.
Yes, increasing exponentially with each additional dollar until such time as Carl creams his pants while dropping into his golden parachute.
Look, are you guys okay to talk? Because
She just said.
Oh, he's doing the funeral
Marcia's
arrangements.
been in, and she's talking about putting him in a kilt.
Yeah, they're doing the arrangements.
To cancel on a room full of working class whites in Cleveland.
So look, I am genuinely concerned that he will look odd.
If you want, send photos or whatever.
Don't send photos. He's not taking him to the beach. Don't send photos. Okay,
Yeah,
bye,
don't
bye,
nobody
bye,
wanna
bye,
see
bye,
that.
bye.
No,
see
well,
the
I'm
corpse
saying
of your kin.
Not that. It may be like if you need to pick out a casket or something, you would want somebody's opinion if it's their dad too.
Uh-oh. What's this, guys?
Ooh, look at all this.
You took the bait, fattened for the kill. Hi.
Good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Fatten for the kill.
He took one bite of that and was like, nah.
Well, because he said fatten for the kill.
Hey.
Meanwhile, the higher
there he
ups.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at you all. Rolling deep, huh?
Like he just came back from fishing.
He's definitely very different, remember?
Wow, you brought the whole gang, huh? Outmaneuvered me. I'm solo, baby. Why, you guys scared to come talk without the village elders?
Right?
The village elders.
That is what they are.
But seriously,
do it.
can we?
Just us. Let's do
All
it.
right,
Yeah.
let's chat.
Hey, if you want to.
Killing his dude bluff.
Shiv,
Look
look at this view.
It's insane.
Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
Look at this
And what's
food.
crazy is like, dude is just imposing physically too, as well. Like that's a big dude.
Yeah.
So,
So what's
do you
the
want to maybe?
in terms of schedule?
We're thinking we could.
Oh.
Relax, guys. It's just me. We can talk. All right.
This dude is.
So what the is this place? What is this place? Like the 50K wedding mill for lawyers' daughters? Bridal shots by the window?
It's beautiful.
We've come to say that we like your offer, but we don't as yet think it reflects the full valuation of the potential of what you're purchasing.
Okay.
Logan was never going to be part of the company going forward. I mean, on a business sense, his absence is not relevant.
It's not.
Yeah, but I still feel like I'm going to the checkout during a sale and getting asked to pay more.
Wow.
Dang.
144 last week. Shareholders won't
Yeah,
like
can
you
I
looking
interrupt you
opportunity.
right
I'd
there?
rather you didn't, but you already did. So
Wow.
I would like to propose an offer.
He's about to lube it
Super
up.
low.
He's about to lube it up.
Higher operation.
No, it's gonna be super low.
For the price of $1 single dollar.
Yeah, I told you it was going down. Look at Kendall's face.
I'm
That's not
kidding.
funny.
that's really good.
Yeah, that's not funny.
That's
That's
funny.
not funny
One
at all.
$1.
Sorry, your face.
Well, no. ATN's off the table. Dad carved it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure it makes sense, and I want it back in.
Why?
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 Because I'm a billionaire and I get what I want.
It's the original deal. Like we have the shape. This can be fast. You can get the sugar that you came looking for.
The sugar.
The price is what?
Oh, I don't think we're at price.
Like $187 per share. 50-50 cash stock
Look.
for the whole thing.
187
He
per
drooling.
share.
It works.
Okay. Yeah, well, we're not sure that it does work.
It works.
I feel like they're out of their league.
No, they definitely are. They're absolutely out of their league.
There's a material change. We need to.
Of course, all that. 100%.
See, Logan knows how to deal with sharks.
You like it.
See, and he
Just
knows
between
that
us.
too. He knows that.
Oh, you like it a little bit, don't you? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Something there, huh? You don't have to answer, but maybe an indication.
I love that he has on the Logan sweater. I'd be like, I'll be back after I get on this charcuterie board over here.
I ain't mad at them for testing them. I mean, they just had a traumatic experience. You could probably milk them because they're off balance.
Excellent news, gents. Huh? Excellent.
You effectively achieved a bump.
They want to take it.
So we take it to the board.
Yeah. Well, first we have to run through it and make sure it works.
First, you gotta talk to Shiv. Yeah, there we go. That part.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to her too. Yeah. Let's go do that.
I'm surprised they even included her. I'm glad they did. Yeah, he's trying to mess with y'all.
Of course he is.
So that we have to subtract and he goes low.
Who cares? What do we want?
Well, we want to keep it, right? We do
Why?
Dad's deal.
Because it was the thing that was going to make them solo. It was going to be their own pet project.
He needs to know that if there's no deal, we're good. We survive, thrive.
But do we? Like, can we?
Well, Ken and I have been doing a pretty good job.
In the last 24 hours.
I was about to say it's been like a day.
The market's like that you're selling to Matsson.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dad wanted to keep ATM.
Yeah, but he also wanted to poison Brezhnev and hang Mandela. Doesn't mean he's always right.
Dang.
I think that overall, he wanted the deal, so...
Well, we don't know. We
Oh
can't
my
navigate by
gosh.
Dad map.
These three.
I know he's not here. I have a giant hole in my heart and a 24-hour migraine, and...
I'm just saying, I don't think we know if would he have done the deal? Would he not have done the deal? We don't know.
That's true, though.
And what about in terms of the cage fighting?
Yeah, so some say Ebba, some say Oscar, in terms of who's keeping the kill list.
Oh, so there is a kill list?
Yeah, I have it on good authority. There's a kill list. Yeah.
Wow.
Like 8, 9 names. It's evolving.
Okay.
That's not a lot so far. It's probably going to keep going.
Okay, if I need a pawn sacrifice, I'm going to give you the eyes. Okay?
A pawn sacrifice?
Yeah, we'll figure that out as we
Okay.
get there.
I'm like, what is happening?
This is what I've been waiting for to see how Tom moves.
Yeah.
What's up? What's the counter?
Oh
Like,
my
really?
gosh.
Why are you?
Just saying. Yeah, in case you guys want to sling some ideas around.
Oh, Greg.
His name was on the paper, remember?
Within the safety of the quad.
Yeah, the audacity.
The quad squad. The Roy Patrol, the old team.
Greg is
The cojones.
Greg is crazy, dude.
Lucas, do you remember we laughed? We were at Sun Valley. We were mocking Sundar's cargo shorts, the creases.
What?
It's such a cultural disconnect.
I think what you need to know about from a
Look how he's looking.
US
He's looking for
news
Greg.
perspective is that we really don't give a U.S. is late imperial, and we don't know because we don't really want to know.
Did he call Greg in? I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he looked back and he was like,
Wow, Tom. You know, I read a great article recently.
Oh, God.
He's Logan's nephew.
Wait, you serious?
He's my cousin. He's good.
There's more of them. Wait, are you all related? This is one big
No,
stor.
Just us.
Hamnar på någon så här incestuös släktträff.
Oh, and they start speaking another language.
yeah. And it sounded like incest, didn't it?
The disrespect.
I do actually.
Extremely disrespectful.
Are you done, or I don't? Maybe it's funnier with subtitles.
No, I ain't mad at that.
I've seen enough of this shit.
I feel that.
Yeah, you do what you like.
Yeah, we're just passing time till you come up with a counter.
Oh, we dropping gauntlets? We dropping gauntlets?
All right.
We doing this? Right at dinner?
This is lunch. What you talking about?
It's not necessarily compelling.
We're running the numbers, but we want to explore options for us keeping ATN.
Okay.
It's not gonna go over well.
You don't want ATN.
Okay, sure, but we kind of do.
You don't. I've been talking to Oscar, and we see a way back.
Straight bullying this dude.
Gosh.
Honestly, we're concerned about the fit,
Look
about
at
your
Shiv's
vision.
face. How she's looking at her
And
brothers.
with half our value coming in stock, 50-50 split.
Because this dude is solo against all of them.
But he's been in it for longer. He's more powerful.
Yes.
A lot of yelling. Small men, big veins.
Fat wallets.
Sure, but long term, I don't think news for angry old people works.
Shiv is like, I told you so.
Fat pipe. Make it more Bloomberg gray. You know? Simple, cheap, huge. IKEA.
Dude, I gotta say, I think maybe you don't understand what you're buying. And maybe that's why there's a disconnect here on value.
Sure, lecture me, Volter guy.
How many more times is he gonna disrespect you?
Did you call it a trusted brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's a parts shop. Good parts, yes. Bad brand.
Gotta say, I just think fundamentally you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I don't care what you think. You're a tribute band.
There we go. I mean, how much more? How much more of the can you?
Okay? I'm just trying to make you rich.
Already rich.
Very true.
Well, on the offer, I think I am what I am.
Bully. He a bully with the bucks.
Hate to see this break down.
Yeah, let's make it work.
Your daddy wouldn't have folded like that.
Oh no, his dad already had him with ATN and separated from the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his dad, oh my gosh, you guys are not
They
built
ain't ready.
for this.
Should have been here last week.
Oh, yeah, well, everything was better last week.
So, Siobhan, this is Ebba, our head of comms.
He's not even apologized for their dad's dying.
No. He don't care.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's just.
When I walk, it either goes in my book or they pay me off.
You'll never walk. You fucking love it.
Uh-huh. I love it.
Something is odd with her. She's going to be a wild card.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
I do, but I like to sit around like
not like that.
You don't think so?
psilocybin at breakfast. You know?
Why not?
Uh-huh.
When it comes to money, just say the number.
Yeah, his heart on is power in manipulating these chumps.
Is it there?
Look at him backdooring the boys.
It's potentially there.
Dang, that dude is shiesty, backdooring them and everything.
I don't think he's shicey. I think he's a very good businessman.
Well, yeah, I mean,
He's
but
not
to be
doing anything.
I think to be a billionaire in this day and age, you got to be a little shiesty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not doing anything out of the norm.
I think
Keep them both.
tank the whole deal.
Yep.
Like, kill it, blow it up.
Huh.
I knew he was going to say that.
Quite the high risk piece. Sword swallowing?
I like running the ship. I think we're good at it, and I don't want to stop. I mean, do you?
Oh my gosh, Kendall, you have no idea what you're getting into.
He's a bad fit.
Yeah.
You know it. He's a bad fit. He doesn't
He
get
just
the company.
knows you're
and I
weak.
think he's gonna
Yeah,
fuck it.
that's exactly what it is.
We've seen him up close, and he's a card trick.
What does it matter?
You wanna chew it with Shivy?
Yeah?
Shivy ain't gonna blow that up.
Just it feels.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking do the deal. Finish his breakfast. You know, I don't know. What do you think he would do?
What do I think he would do?
Yeah.
He would have just had Waystar on the table.
Nutbag.
I just think it's feel the force time. Choose our adventure. Full bore. The living shit out of this thing.
It's a lot of money and a lot of people that are depending on this. That I think he's just very narcissistic all the time.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with you that he's narcissistic, but
He's not built for this. It's because of the whole deal thing.
I find it hard to see the angles on people, you know?
Uh-huh. He's gonna shoot his shot.
I get into things and then...
Even if it is manipulative in order to get the deal done.
Okay, so I think a meaningful bump gets you over the line.
All right. Oh, so you're saying...
Insider trading.
Eventually I'll get it. Ah. Hey, thanks, top mind.
It's a disaster. I broke his heart, and he broke mine.
Why are you talking personal business with this man?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm not gonna give you the whole backstory and everything, but
Yes, you shouldn't do it.
Okay.
About what I shouldn't do, is I sent her some of my blood.
What?
Okay.
That's very
half a liter
true-bloodish.
frozen blood brick.
Get what I did? Because he's from.
I saw.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then a joke again, and now it's apparently not a joke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What?
just weird.
It's Ebba.
Oh.
No wonder she
Actually,
looks
it's
crazy every time that she's around him.
It's a bit. It's a bit
Weird.
a complex situation.
Mm.
But what I'll just deny it, right? I'll call.
How can you deny your DNA?
I was about to say it's your blood.
U.S. media are going to be all over you. So if you're the creepy stalker guy who sits in the dark writing code, dripping into an IV bag and harassing his direct reports,
Yeah.
point one might be hard for you, but
Hey, your office, make us sign the NDA.
stop
NDA.
sending people your blood.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like catch and kill, maybe. Or just have like a really open meeting. Don't fire her.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
And I can give you some informal advice if you like.
I would like that.
Mm-mm. You gotta pay me for my advice, homie.
I like you.
Mm?
You're cool.
I knew that was coming.
You're not judgy, and you
Thanks.
you can take a joke. I like that. Like your dad.
Huh. Yeah.
Ah. If she closes this deal,
Okay. Yeah, sour the vibes to give us juice in the room.
Yeah, something
Am I
like
right?
that. Yeah.
Quad squad. It's quad squad type shit.
Oh my gosh, Greg, you were so naive, homie.
he just wants in.
He was like, oh yeah, Crash Squad.
You know, no one getting along, bad vibes. You know where this is coming from?
Shiv.
Mm-hmm.
His lying drives me insane.
Here, you were getting pretty close to Lucas last night.
Yeah, you jealous? Just, you know, working the case, looking for angles.
Right?
She's doing her part.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. It's so intriguing.
What do they have them watching? I didn't hear what he said they were gonna put on.
Or he takes ATN, but we need a crazy premium. Good?
Yeah.
Good.
Very good. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
Good.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, let's go.
Squawk, 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 squawk.
Well, I mean, they don't have a say.
I'm helping you, Tom. This is why people don't take you seriously, because your shoes are so white. Ow!
Your earlobes are thick and chewy.
said they're like barnacle meat.
He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's boring, but he's very conventionally attractive. He's broad. I used to think you were broad, but you're, you know, compared to him, you're wiry.
She drives me crazy.
We're committed, but you know, this is it's a long distance run. It's not a sprint.
I think he'd be embarrassed if he saw you two now. His two big boys playing Scooby-Doos. Am I gonna have to go around you? Talk directly to the board. Talk to the old ones. Unbelievable.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it's the truth though. They're.
he be talking to them like they children.
Hey, I was just.
Oh, he's peeing
thinking,
over here.
Do you remember when you asked when my dad was gonna die?
That's the level of respect he has for them.
I mean, my sister's kind of, she's about it, and my brother's a mess, and I'm gone. I'm dead. It's over for me. You dragged this thing out for 6 months, and then you bring us out here now. You couldn't wait like a few days. You actually couldn't do that for us. We're all gonna spend hundreds of millions of dollars, and in the end, you're gonna get fucking bored and move on. It's not happening, okay?
Dang.
You know, it's a negotiating tactic, you stupid.
All right.
It is.
Okay.
You piece of.
You heard that, right?
Maybe danger, maybe no deal.
No. Ken's unreadable. It's Roman you want to eyeball.
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
line.
Kendall's blank face.
Well, thank you. I'd be glad to pass that message along. Would you like to speak to one of them yourself?
They got the deal or something.
Revised offer. 192.
$1 bump. Okay.
Wow, he really wanted ATN.
Hey, it's a home run, boys. Hail the conquering.
See? See? She thinks it's her. He thinks it's him.
Let's run the numbers and take it to the board. Right. Shall we?
Good. Yeah, terrific.
Okay.
Dang, Roman.
It might be Shiv.
It could be.
I think it is.
Yeah.
We raided
Yeah,
the
it's Shiv.
Vikings. Yes. Are you kidding me?
Great job, guys.
It's Shiv.
Thanks, Jess.
It's Shiv.
It could have been Roman too, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at some moves at ATN. I'm not happy. So.
Okay, you're really gonna do this?
Are you with your brothers?
Could you send me a photo of their faces?
Yeah, sure.
Congrats. What's going on there? What is that?
See, it's because of what she did, what she told him that night. That if he upped the offer, then he would get it.
It would just be an interpretation.
Come on, Jerry, don't leave us hanging. Who's on it?
Kill list.
Just
Kill list.
Hugo.
Oh.
Frank.
Naturally, it's just speculation.
Carl.
We knew that. The old heads.
Yeah, but he's like, they all got parachutes.
He's not on the list, so retained. Retained.
And you?
Congratulations.
Also not on the list.
Uh-huh. What about Tom? Tom must be on the list.
Mm-mm.
I don't see him.
Great trip. Highly productive. So much for being raised by wolves.
Congratulations, you guys.
I like the old heads. They like, we got our golden parachutes. It don't matter. Shit!
It's all her. She took
Oh my gosh.
She knows how to do it. She's like her dad. So I think it was a little slow. They dragged it out a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love how Matsson was kind of treating them, not because I do, I'm more invested in Kendall and Shiv and Roman. However, it just shows how inexperienced they are.
Yes.
And that they're not really, to me, yet equipped to be who their father was.
No, they're a far from where their father is regarding that level of shark that they're swimming with.
Yes.
Like when it comes to, some of the other smaller acquisitions, they're well equipped for that. But on this level, Nah. They're swimming with sharks, and they're still small little guppies.
Yeah, and I think the thing that they don't really realize either is that you can say no. Like, you know how he's like, oh, if you got to come out to Norway today, and you know, even though your dad just died 2 days ago, and the funeral is like 2 days from now, you can say no.
Well, yeah, they could, but I think he knew that. Matsson knew that. He was like, they're not their father. Their father would have just been like, nah, it's not going to more than likely, I think Logan would have been like, this is just not going to happen this day.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it and be done with it.
Exactly.
But he knows that the children have not matured to that level of viciousness just yet.
No, I agree with that.
But do believe that Shiv had a huge part in helping the deciding factor, but I don't think that it was solely her. I believe that Roman's absolute balls to the wall, F this, I'm not playing with you anymore, was a deciding factor as well, because I do think that is something that Logan would have done. You said earlier that you noticed like the little cardigan that he was wearing, like it was a small piece of his father that he was kind of like still kind of remembering and stuff. Roman and Shiv both embody their father more this episode than Kendall. And I think he responded to both of those. He definitely responded very well, extremely well to Shiv. And I think that he said, I mean, he told Roman straight up to his face. He was like, yo, your father was an asshole. And Roman, I think, was like, I'll show you an asshole. And then he displayed that. And then next thing you know, moves was being made. So.
Yes, yeah, I don't agree, because I feel like Roman, he did all of that out of emotion.
Yeah,
his
absolutely.
father would not have. His father does those things out of being a smart businessman, or being manipulative, or doing things for a purpose and a reason. I think Roman did that because it was all his emotions coming out, and this is how he felt. So I don't think that it was something to be applauded necessarily just because he was able to say F you to somebody who was being a jerk to him. I don't think it was a business move. So I don't see it as equating to his dad at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly respect that. Yeah. I stand by my position.
Yeah,
I wonder what you all think in the comments as well. Did Roman's part help in this final decision, or was it 100% Shiv? All right, regarding some of the other lesser characters being on the chopping block, people that we never even seen before, the kill list.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm surprised. That's why I wasn't surprised when they were killed, because I was like, I don't know who you are. You have no first name. You know, Roy and James are on the kill list. Oh, it's so bad. You know what I mean? I don't know who you are. So that didn't bother me. I'm not surprised that the elders are on the chopping block, because they're trying to get new blood in there, new energy, and you have people that are, you know, mom and pops.
Okay. We got 3 other smaller characters that didn't have a big part, but made themselves known. Greg was bopping around pushing like this idea of him being a part of the quartet.
The quad squad.
The quad squad. We have Tom trying to figure out where he's going to land and where he fits in the grand scheme of everything, be the acquisition, be the relationship with Shiv. And then we also have Connor, who is one of the only family members seemingly who is still tending to the dead or the past. And then making sure that he has a proper send-off. You know, any of those 3 storylines ring out or bring any kind of introspective.
Well, no, I'm glad that Connor is taking care of the funeral, because everybody else is off trying to screw each other over, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I respect Connor for doing that, and for actually trying to ask for what other people's opinion for their father, you know what I mean, in his funeral services. But, you know, we know how that typically goes. Greg is just Greg. He is just a very naive, just like everybody else, out for self kind of guy. But naive would be the word I would use for him.
Yeah.
Tom, I know it's a love or hate with Tom. Like, it's a love or hate with everybody. Yeah. But it's a love or hate with Tom and what he's doing. I for one, respect Tom, except when it comes to Greg. But I do. Now, if we were on the street, I wouldn't respect him, because he probably wouldn't like me because of the color of my skin. But in the show, I just like the way that he maneuvers.
Right.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had an interesting reveal regarding Matsson. And that is, he got like really detailed about a relationship that he has with one of his employees, which made me like question a couple of things. And one is, because we're dealing with a different culture, I know a lot of times in business, the culture plays a big part in how things move. And the boys seemed like they were about, let's get this number, business. Shiv was like, let's have a conversation, or let's just have and speak on this conversation. The relationship that Matsson had with his subordinate, you know, is that a cultural thing that may be accepted in Sweden to send blood or be that aggressive? Is it a cultural thing that maybe he was able to connect with Shiv? Is it a cultural thing as why he despises how the kids work? I was just wondering how culture plays, because it does seem to be like a bit of an undertone within this episode.
I don't think sending blood is something that's cultural in any culture, personally, unless it's the vampire culture.
Okay.
Because then, of course, it's completely acceptable.
Okay.
But no, I don't think the blood thing is acceptable. I think, I'm going to be honest, and I hate that this is actually probably true for me, but I think because Shiv is a woman, you know, then Matsson feels like maybe he can be more vulnerable or have a conversation about relationships, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So, or bring out the Coke, apparently. I feel like that's more of that than maybe a cultural thing. Maybe it's like a gender thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure exactly. But the blood thing, no.
Yeah.
Don't be sending blood to nobody. And how are you getting the blood out? Like how is this happening? Is the question.
Yeah, that's just a whole bunch of
I
weirdness.
don't like it.
Shiv made a decision in that encounter that I respected, and that is her holding her ground, playing ball but still holding her ground. And I think, to me, it was poignant when the Coke came out, because I'm like, if she takes this Coke, then she is oblivious and lost in the moment, and she's just going by the whims of him, of what he's doing. By her kind of like, yeah, I'll take it, and then not really doing it, she still like remained in control of her faculties, herself, her dignity, respect. It felt to me like she still held on to the power that she had when she walked in. Like nothing shifted for her. It was Matsson who wavered in becoming more personal and exposing more than he should have, and showing his cards a little bit more. She stood firm to me.
Well, she's the one that discussed her relationship first. Like,
Right.
I mean, yes, he asked the question, but I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah,
That's a very
you
good
know,
point.
me and Tom are no longer
Very good
if
point.
you're gonna keep it about business, then it's about business. You know what I mean? I mean, the Coke is just. And maybe she had apple juice, maybe she had scotch. I wasn't sure, but I was like, because of the baby, I'm assuming that this is apple juice in your glass. But once she started discussing that, then I didn't see it as business anymore.
Okay. Well, see, I guess that's why I kind of asked the question about culture,
Yeah.
because I know that how business is done here in the States is drastically different in different countries.
Yeah, I agree
You know,
with
it's
that.
a whole, there's sometimes there's ceremony that's involved.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's certain things that have to be on. It's a whole thing, you know? So I was just wondering, maybe that's that wheelhouse of, well, let's talk about relationships and do this Coke or whatever it is in order. I'm just assuming these things.
Yeah, and sometimes,
before we get to the business.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not necessarily just cultural. Sometimes it's that income bracket,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Because you know how there are some people that they only do their deals over drinks at the
Right.
bar, you know what I mean? Or over steak and, whatever else people do. I just don't know, and like you said, hopefully people in the comments will know, is it culture? Is it gender? Is it higher income brackets?
Right.
What is it that establishes how business is made and done and what's proper etiquette, right?
Okay. And I guess the next question is Kendall in control? And this is to everybody that's leaving comments as well, because there are moments to me where he feels like he's in control, and then there's moments where he feels like a child.
I really don't think Kendall has it in him. And I don't know what it is about him.
Okay.
But I just don't think that he really gets the bigger picture a lot of times.
Okay.
I think he focuses on himself and what he thinks and doesn't really take into consideration anything else. And he even said when we don't know what Dad would do. Well, I know what Dad would do. Dad would do whatever the F he wanted to do.
Right.
But that's because he has years of experience and knowledge that you don't have.
Very true.
So you need to kind of think about that before you go out here trying to be in control 24/7, like you know what you're doing. And I get there's to an extent you can learn as you go type of situation.
Right.
But this is a apparently $94 billion empire.
Yeah.
And you can't just learn as you go with that kind of money.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, do you trust Kendall? get to head this entire thing?
Absolutely not. Kendall's past is enough to show me that he's not capable of managing himself, much less a larger corporation. I do think he's capable as a leader, just not capable to handle this situation.
He can't lead.
He can barely handle himself. He can lead himself to addiction. Like he can lead a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but this ain't.
But yeah.
Not 18 in a way there, homie.
All right, and this is a good place to stick a pin in it. I know we got a little long-winded, but thank you so much for hanging with us. Tell us, one of the great things we love is reading the comments. You guys are absolutely spectacular. Thank you so much. Tell us what we got right. Tell us what we got wrong. And of course, tell us what we missed. And if you want to get to know this beautiful young lady.
Snootyvegans. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
Held the note out and everything.
Link in description.
Yo, hey, if you've been enjoying this conversation, what are you doing? Hit that subscription button so you can enjoy it some more. And of course, give us that thumbs up because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. Thank you so much. And we will catch you on the next episode. Peace.